The final principle I want to share with you is the word process. Everybody say process. We can do better. Process. Now, we all have processes, right? We wake up, we take a shower, we eat breakfast, we comb our hair. Some of us comb our hair, right? That's a process. My favorite process is the diamond process. The diamond process. Now, as a motivational speaker, I used to use this all too much. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard it. Diamonds are merely coal that did well under pressure. You guys heard that? Yeah? I'm Mythbusters today, guys, because that ain't true. Diamonds are not coal. Diamonds are actually carbon that was buried 100 miles deep in the earth, thousands, if not millions of years ago, whatever you believe. That carbon had 7,200 pounds of pressure applied to that carbon. 2,002 degrees of fire and heat was applied to that carbon, to which it crystallized. It looks like rock candy or ice cubes. You guys remember rock candy? Yeah. Volcanic activity made those diamonds rise to the surface of the earth so us humans could actually extract them. But before anyone would put a diamond from the ground onto their hand, the last part of the diamond process is that it has to be cut. Diamonds have to be cut. Now, most people believe that diamonds have to be cut to reflect light. Diamonds actually need to be cut to show their inner beauty. Their inner beauty. Now, years ago, I mentioned I was not accountable in my life. I was not the man that I hoped and wanted to be. And I needed to be cut. So I found other diamonds. Diamonds, being the hardest natural material on the face of the earth, can only be cut by other diamonds. There was a period of my life, guys, where I felt buried. I felt pressure. I felt fire. But I had someone reach down and pull me up. And they were a diamond to help cut me. And years ago, I struggled with alcoholism. I struggled for about 10 years of alcoholism. But by the grace of God, I just celebrated 4 years of sobriety. If there's anything you want to do in life, you can't do it by yourself. Trust me, I tried it. If there's anything you want to do in life, you can't do it by yourself. You have to find other diamonds to help cut you. Somebody that's been buried, somebody that's been through the pressure, the fire, the heat, someone that has risen and can help cut you if you want to do anything remarkable in this life. I want you to look at your neighbor and tell him, I'm your diamond. I'm your diamond. Guys, the final thing I want to share with you. The final thing I want to share with you is there's a story of a little girl. And she was walking down the beach. And she was reaching down and picking up these starfish. And she was throwing them in the water. She'd reach down and throw them in the water. You see, because the night before, there was a terrible storm that put all of these starfish, thousands of them, onto shore. And the little girl was walking down the beach and picking them up one by one and throwing them back in the water. And there was a crowd of people that were watching this, and they were laughing, and they were joking at her. And there was an older gentleman that walked over to her, and he said, "Little girl, what are you doing? There's thousands of starfish on this beach. You're not going to be able to save them all. You're not making any difference." And the little girl looked at him, and she reached down, and she picked up another starfish, and she threw it in the water. And she said, "I just made a difference for that one." The old man looked at her, and he started helping her pick up these starfish and throwing them in the water. And then the crowd that was once laughing came over to help. They were picking up starfish and they were throwing them in the water. And after a while, there were no more starfish that were dying on the beach. They were all saved and put back into the water. Listen to me. This world needs more people that are brave enough, that are willing and have enough courage to reach down, even if they're by themselves, to grab people and save them. I wake up every single day to look for people that are dying on the beach, that might need saving, that might need help back into the water. And I'm gonna ask right now, is there anyone in here that is willing to stand up with me and join me in this charge to reach down and help save some more people? I got one, I got two, I got three, four. Keep standing, keep standing, keep standing, keep standing. It starts with one. It starts with one. And then someone will join you. And then that is how we change the world to be a better place. Not just the world, but even our world. But it starts with one. Thank you so much for the gift of your time. My name is Jacob Brown. God bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it once again for Jacob.